Hey there, it's Vicki Marie. I have been going through my stuff and just doing a little bit every day. And John actually found this stuff. So we have a dresser in our guest room, and in one of the drawers, we thought we had pretty much cleared out the guest room. It used to be our son's room, and we found all kinds of stuff, and he doesn't want it, our son doesn't want it, and so we've got more stuff to get rid of. And that's why I love participating in these Tiny Tidy collaborations, because they help me to kind of keep the momentum going. Whenever I can't think where to start, I thought, okay, start with a tiny tidy. That always helps. Just declutter for 10 minutes or so. And that's what I've been doing for a while. It's really working, and I'll show you something else that's really been helping me too. So grab your coffee, grab something if you want to sort through, and let's do a tiny tidy today. So this is an open collaboration hosted by Sunday Dawn over at The Helpful Home. So do go over and check out her channel. It will be linked in my description today. Also, I do have a playlist linked down below as well with all of the other channels who are participating in this week's Tiny Tidy collaboration. I try to participate most Tuesdays. So let me show you guys really quick what I've got here. Also, I had a question about my water bottle. I ordered it on Amazon. If you have been following my vlogs, I've been trying to stay hydrated, and I'm filming this about 9 a.m. and I've already drank through 10 a.m. Yay! So this is really helping. It was like $10. It's not like a fancy thing. I keep things pretty simple around here. So let me just show you guys really quick what I have. So in this drawer, I have a bunch of just video games and things like that was left over from when my son moved out and went to college, and he never came back for this stuff. I mean, he comes back, but he never wants his stuff. So I also have some CDs. So I thought I would show you guys what I've been doing. So I order a lot of things online, like my water bottle from Amazon, or groceries. I'm always ordering food items, not the non-perishables. So they come in my Amazon box, and I always save the Amazon boxes because I fill them up. I fill them up with my clutter. This has really been helping me with my tiny tidies. So when a box of stuff comes in, I fill the box up for either Goodwill or donation somehow, or to give to somebody. That's been sort of my little hack. One box in, one box out. This has been working really well with the tiny tidy concept, because I'm decluttering and getting rid of things like, 10 to 15 minutes a day is really all it takes. So the tiny tidy idea is just really helping me. So just setting a timer, and I do think it helps to set a timer for 10, 15 minutes and go through something, a drawer, a closet, not with the idea of getting this big project done. There are times when you want to get a project done, like I'll set aside days to do that. John and I just painted the front of the house. That was a project. And by the way, if you've watched that vlog, I had to go get a new caulking gun, and I told you declutter or clutter cost, and it does. Having clutter cost, because we couldn't find our caulking gun. So I went over to Home Depot and got a new caulking gun. Of course, 2 days later, we found the one that we had. So now we have two. Anyway, but that's the price you pay for clutter. So that's one of the reasons I just want to clear things out. And, I still want to keep enough stuff. I don't want to get rid of everything. Obviously, you want to save back some things. I am not a minimalist. I am not. I like to keep things simple, but I do like to have things in case of an emergency, and so does John. So I am not getting rid of everything, but I'm trying to be very discerning about what I am holding on to and what I'm letting go of. All right, let me just show you really quick some of the things that are in here. So I have a John Mayer CD. My son really liked John Mayer, and my son has a great singing voice, and he can actually sing most of John Mayer's songs, and I used to love to hear him sing those. But yeah. So I have these, and let's see, this one is, oh my gosh, I can't see it. Where are my reading glasses? They're not on my head, are they? All right, let me get my reading glasses so I can see. This is Stephen Lynch, Superhero. It says, parental advisory, explicit content. Okay, well, this was his college days. He was an adult then. All right, John Mayer. These I'm gonna hold on, well, I don't know if I'll hold on to I don't know. I'll probably put this in our CD collection. Yes, we still have CDs. I know. Who else has CDs out there? There's a video game, Final Fantasy 11, 14. I had to think. I haven't done Roman numerals in a while. Final Fantasy 14. Definitely going to get rid of this. I'm going to put it in my Amazon box. It just came in with some of my stuff. And then I have all of these. Dance Skin Now. Magic Circle Workout. I used to do a lot of that when the kids were home and younger. That's going in the go away box. This is Command Conquest. It's some game. It's going in the box. There's a lot of these are just going. This one is Yuri's Revenge, the video game. It's going in the box. Any of these video games pretty much will go in the box. Catalyst. I have an amateur radio in the background. I hope that that's not too loud. But every morning about this time, it's ham radio, there's a check-in, and that's what's going on back there. Oh, okay, here's a Merry Christmas. Don't know what this is. Oh, it's a CD. Okay, I like music. I'm gonna keep the music. Fire Emblem, a video game. That's gonna go in the box. This one is a old Christmas card. We'll keep that. Don't know why that must have been to my son. 840 Pro Series Samsung. This is an old phone. Oh, it's a Samsung SSD card, which I'm sure there's no SSD card. I'm sure there's no card in here. Somehow we took the card out, and I don't know why we kept all this. This is just going to go in the garbage. So that's garbage. This Mac OS Snow Leopard, there's nothing in there. Garbage. Oh yeah, there is, but it's an OS 10. I'm gonna toss it. Cast Music Essentials Kit. Okay, this goes with, my kids both played music, and I'm gonna put this off to the side because I just don't know. So that's gonna go on the side, and I'll take a picture of it with my phone and text it to both of my kids in a group text and ask them, what do you want? Do you want this? And if they don't, it's gonna go in the box. I'll put my sister on there too. That way if she wants it for her kids, she can speak up. That's another hack. As I'm decluttering, I've learned to just take a picture of it. I have a group chat with the kids and my family, and I just put a picture out there and go, anybody want this? If they don't, it goes away. So, Star Wars Old Republic. This is some game, and wow. I'll hold on to it. Okay. I'm gonna put it in my pile to check with the family. And then World of Warcraft, I mean, all this stuff is online now. My son used to play this. I don't know if he still does, but I'm gonna put this in the box. Yeah, I'm gonna put this in the box. This box, by the way, of games and stuff, that's gonna go to a nearby store that buys old games and video games. I got $90 last time I did this. So I don't know if I'll get any money for this stuff because it's basically games, but I did get money. Just so you guys know, if you have a bunch of old games left over from your kids and they don't want them because they're downloading everything on Steam and all these other platforms, check your local papers or your internet, your Google map for nearby places that might be interested in buying your old games. I don't know if they still do that. I mean, it's been a while it's been a few years, so I don't know. We'll see if they still do that in my area. This is a compact OS old disc. That's going in the garbage because it's just not, okay, Alienware. These are just some old pamphlets that my son had, StarCraft expansion set. These are books about these expansion packs that I'm sure are outdated. I have no clue, but I'm just gonna put them in the box, and whatever they don't take at the store down the street, I will just either throw out or give to Goodwill. I also have a controller. I don't even know what this is for. It's a Sony, some kind of a controller. And what I'll do with this, I don't even know if anybody will use this, but I'm gonna put it off to the side, take a picture of it, and ask the fam if they want it. And then I have no clue what this is. No clue. Rock Space. I don't know what this is. No clue. I'm putting it in the box. And the rest of here's a few more games, and I'm just, let's see, old papers. Oh, here's an old, that's my son's old ID card for his college. He went to School of Mines in Colorado, And that's his old ID card, and I'm gonna hold on to that. All right, I have another World of Warcraft. Going to go in the box to go to the store. It's not a consignment store, they just bought stuff from me. So tips, hints, and shortcuts for devices, and it's an old Verizon thing. I don't even have that carrier anymore. Okay. And then I have another controller. So this is going to go in the box to go down the street to the store. And then this one is, this is a tuner, I think, for an instrument. Pretty sure. Yeah, it's a Sabine, S-A-B-I-N-E. Okay, so it'll do those, when you're playing, it'll hold the beat and stuff, and tune. You can tune your instruments. I'm definitely going to hang on to that because we do have musicians in the family, and I do think that they will probably use this. I could have used this. I was going to try to tune my piano, but I found a new home for it. I was going to go online, and my daughter and I were going to tune it, but you don't want to tune a piano before you move it, and we were going to move it, so I didn't want to tune it. But the new owners have tuned it, and they're using it. But I found a video, I think, online. I thought, well, I'll find a way I can tune it myself. I knew I could, and if I had a tuner. So, all right. Now, all this other stuff, this is an old Rockies game ticket, and this looks like just garbage. That's garbage. It's some kind of it's a holder, like one of those holders, for a device. And it's so old, I have no clue. And these papers, there's some old, these are old. They're like some old receipts and these are so old. School of Mines, this is a bunch of stuff from my son's college days. So there's some letters from the School of Mines. Yeah, these are just announcements. So I'm just going to throw all of these. There's nothing important here. We never did. I always kept the financials. That went in Mom's stack, so this was his stack. Look at this, internet. Okay, guys. I do want to show you guys this, though. And so this is my son's bachelor certificate from the School of Mines. No, this is not his actual diploma, but this was his certificate of results. So he certifying that, just certifying his degree. And I don't know why this is in here. It's not his actual diploma, but I will put this with our vital papers. So I'm glad I found that. This is why you really should go through stuff. But I mean, this drawer has just been in here for so long. This stuff has been in this drawer. We didn't even realize it. Okay, and this is Apple rebates, and this is so old. So the rest of this stuff is garbage. And now I'm done. I'm done. This drawer can go back in our dresser, and I don't know what we're going to do with it. And hopefully we don't just fill it up with some random thing, which is... what I think I need to do is figure out what to do with this. Assign it a task, something to hold. Otherwise, it will get filled up. That's what happens. So I like to kind of assign certain things, like certain drawers, certain closets, a particular thing to hold or store. I don't know what that's going to be right now, but we will see. Yeah. Hopefully I can maintain this empty space. If you ever want a challenge, maintain an empty closet or an empty drawer or an empty cupboard for a week. I actually assigned that as a coaching program when I was coaching a program on decluttering years and years ago. That was one of the homework assignments I used to give for the week in our workshop. Empty out a drawer, empty out a cupboard, and keep it empty for a week, and just note how that feels. And do not let yourself fill it up. And then the next week we would start assign roles, but that was always really hard, and it's still hard for me. It's like I want to fill this space up. All right, guys, that's going to be my tiny tidy today. And I hope that's helped you. And if you have a tiny tidy, I hope, maybe you were working on it as I was working on mine, or maybe you got some ideas or inspiration. Let me know if you did. I'm always happy to try to pass along something that might help you, because I get so much help from the other participants in this collaboration. So do go over and check out Sunday Dawn's channel, and don't forget to check out the playlist for more inspiration and motivation in getting your own house tidy. And remember, it's just 10-15 minutes a day is all it takes. All right, guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you're doing well. Take care. I'll see you on the next one.
I know you're all about the good vibes.